Alright. Everything seems to be nice and dandy. Great. Alright. Hello and welcome to another live stream slash VOD. This is Kello Star of K Star C Star. Had a little bit of a scuff. Mainly because the original software I tried using, for some reason OBS wasn't picking it up. I think it might have been one of the settings for OBS. I sadly didn't try testing it because, it was kind of last second. But yeah, we're kind of using one of the other Game Boys I have. But yeah, we are playing Medabots Rokusho version today. I had Medabi version as a kid, because, Medabi. Wait, actually, let's continue just we start a new game and save previously saved data will be erased. Is that okay? Yes. I don't know why it said that, because there's no file on this thing. Oh god, I just realized something. Hold on. Because the music is kind of too loud. Hold on. I do not remember how I did this. Nope. Oh god, I don't remember how I lowered the volume. Audio option, no. I do not remember how I did things. I'll have to look. I need to write down the controls for this thing because that's this is the same software I use for Star Force. So I don't remember what the thing for the audio is. Anyway. Good afternoon. Did you come to see Dr. Aki again? Yep. Well, then you should go check his office all the way in the back. Okay, thanks a lot. Oh, no, wait. Oh, come on. Wow, already we're getting scuff. Great. Okay. Good afternoon, Dr. Aki. Oh, it's you. You come here quite a lot. Don't you know I'm always busy? Oh yeah, I forgot. So yeah, anyone who's never seen the anime, we play as Ikki Tenryo. You could change the name to whatever you want, but lore-wise, I would much rather keep it Ikki. But yeah. Something that's rather strange is, it's weird how Dr. Aki and a lot of other characters, they call her his granddaughter, but other people say it's his niece and, like, other stuff, and it's a little bit confusing. But, something I never realized, and I found out about this, I think, back when... I don't remember which YouTube creator it was, but someone did a video on, I guess it was like a retrospective of Medabots, and they were doing Medabi version. But yeah, apparently the GBAs that America got, they're based on Medabots 3, which I am thinking of doing Medabots eventually. I just need to double check to make sure if there are like English patches of them, because Medabots is, well, the Japanese version, which is, they get all the goodies. But yeah, pretty much this entire segment, it's just us learning about Medabots a little bit, from Miss Nye and the rest of them. But yeah, I guess if you had to, like, if you had to say which of the two games is canon, if you wanted to do that, because if I remember correctly, there's always a Medabi/Rokusho version for each Medabots game. or rather, Kabuto and Kawa. I think it's ooh, I do not remember the name of the Metal slash Medabots series that Rokusho is named after. Oh, we're about to find out. Hi everybody. What time is it? Time for Medabots Weekly. What's for this week? Huh? Now just calm down. This week is how to assemble a Medabot. The way to put us together? Yes, okay. Experts and first-timers, let's learn together. Here we go! This thing here is the Medabot skeleton, also known as a tin pet. Let's attach some Medaparts to him. For our head, we'll use the antenna. You can find even hidden enemies with this. For our right arm, we'll use the sword. It's as fast as the wind. For our left arm, we'll use the Peepo hammer, a great finishing move. For our legs, we'll attach the Tat-Tagger. Its movement is very fleet-footed. And then finishing touch. These Medabots need metals to move around. That's why they're called Medabots. What else? So, oh god. I always kind of chuckle with this bit. Because, like, we end up, getting ripped off. Although not really. It's kind of complicated. Kuwagata, that's the name of the metal that Rokusho uses, I think. But yeah, there are certain I guess you could say classifications of Medabots. Kuwagata models are more or less just grapple Medabots, which is Rokusho. Which, by the way, the descriptions that we got for the Medaparts that we were shown in Medabots Weekly, it gives you just a rundown of what each of the parts do. Same thing for Medabi version. Yeah, this is where I say we get ripped off, because it's like, where's the middle? But, yeah, in case anyone's wondering, though, about the plot, per se, of the games, there's not really a plot, per se, at least not how it's executed. I mean, to be fair, Ikki couldn't really do anything. And yes, she doesn't take away the Medabot. Oh, gotta love Salty, though. But yeah, so, one thing I will say, though, is how is Medabi and Rokusho different? So we won't see it now, outside of, like, our starting Medabots. But also the enemy Medabots that we encounter, mainly for some of the bosses, they can be really, dangerous. What do I mean? Sorry, took a water sip. So, what do you call it? It's so weird that the Phantom Renegade gives Icky's dad the medal, and his dad is just fine with it. Which, by the way, should be kind of obvious, at least for anyone who's... Well, no. Actually, no. Wait. I'm actually now just realizing something. How does Phantom Renegade even know we have a Medabot and all that stuff? I mean, Alright, but, yeah, there are certain Medabots that are exclusive to each game. Yeah, they went with the Pokemon formula, that's a sad thing. And yes, Pokemon did overshadow Medabots. But, yeah, let's just say that the first boss that we have, like, I don't know how you would classify bosses, so I think instead of calling you well... You know what, just for the hell of it, I'll just keep you named well... You know what, no. Actually, I have a good idea. We're naming Rokusho Blues, after the original name of Proto Man. Come on. So, one thing that is kind of interesting in regards to Medabots, you technically don't need to use your starting Medabot, like, ever. Kind of. Obviously for the first, like, because we're about to hit a mandatory battle that we can choose to either lose or win in. But, after this one, though, certain scripted fights, if you lose, you will get a game over. But there are random encounters. If you lose in random encounters, you can lose Medaparts, but it will not result in a game over. Which is really cool, and also kind of adds a very high risk, but also medium to high reward, depending on, like, what enemies you're facing and what Medaparts you could get. But yeah. So, we're about to see one of the big differences between Rokusho and Medabi. Within this fight, but also the next 3 that we're gonna encounter. And this is our childhood friend, Erika. God damn it. And, she kind of just challenges us to a ROBATTLE. Just to kind of, have us learn the ropes. So, we're gonna check the status real fast. So, as you see, his head and legs are 50 and 45 respectively. His arms, 20. And... wait. I forgot. Okay, here it is. And then over here for Brass, she's 45, 25, head and legs, arms, respectively. So something I'm pretty sure some people who don't know are already thinking. Okay, what do all these numbers mean and all that stuff? So the way in the how in this game works, Medabots often target Medaparts via what has the most HP, going from legs to left arm, then right arm, and then to the head finally. However, if you land critical strikes, which we may end up landing a critical strike, I'm not sure. If you land critical strikes, it will hit the designated Medapart that you are designated to hit. It's obvious to see what you're gonna hit when you're using aim shot parts, but if you use strike parts, like Strike and Berserk, they don't hit a specific part, but instead they attack the closest enemy to you. And if you land a critical, it could be any of the random parts. So it's kind of RNG, but it's good that at least it won't matter like what Medabot or meta parts you're targeting, because it's a randomized meta part. And as for the Medabot, well, let's say if, because for aim shooters, you're only allowed to target, before we continue. Okay, hold on. Because I do feel the, oh god, dang it, okay. Because yeah, I'm now realizing the audio is kind of super high. And I don't remember what it was that I did with the, oh, nope, wrong thing. This one. Okay. But yeah. So, as for Strike and Berserk, so, Strike, so there are 4 different offensive types: Strike, Berserk, Shoot, and Aim Suit. Right there was Brash's Shoot. Shoot meta parts, what they do is, they have a, what's the word? They have a higher chance of hitting, but they're weak attacks. Aim Shot, it's more powerful attacks, but you have a lower accuracy. Strike, you will hit weaker, but have a higher chance of hitting, while Berserk, you will hit harder, but take critical strikes. And right there, as you saw the animation of Rokusho getting knocked back real hard, right there, that's a critical strike. And you see here, that's another critical strike. You can increase your odds of doing critical strikes through using Scout, which is what you saw me do with Rokusho's head. And as you can see, Rokusho doesn't have that much health for his arms, and his only offense is his arms. Medabots, on the other hand... Hold on. So Medabots, on the other hand, Medabots has a, if I remember correctly, I believe it's, I think it's 35, 30, 30, and 45, his head and leg and arms, respectively. So, Medabots, he has, sorry, he has not only, a rifle, he not only has a chain gun and a rifle, similar to Brass, but his head meta part are missiles. Which, by the way, if you use an aim shoot, you will have very low chances of evading. So pretty much similar to Berserk, where you just get critically hit. And now we're about to fight the Screws. So the Screws, they're not that hard, but they do show different kind of Medabots and how different ones function. Which I have to say is a pretty good tutorial. And even some of the different types that you could encounter in the game. Oh yeah, we have to say yes. I never understand Sloan, both in the anime and in this game. But, yeah. So, Sloan's Medabot is Totalizer. He's a... I wouldn't say he's a turtle, but he does use a tortoise metal. So... what Totalizer specializes in is, ooh, excuse me. He focuses on firing lasers. Tank Medabots are neutral on all terrain, but the thing about tank Medabots is they are very bulky. As you see, 120 in his legs. For Medabots, it's not an issue, but for Rokusho, again, if you're not careful, you will get pulverized even by Totalizer. It's kind of why you saw me do the Peepo Hammer first and then the sword, because Peepo Hammer, it's stronger, but again, susceptible to a critical hit, and if Totalizer aims at the head, I'm pretty much just screwed. Oh god, it had to be the sword too. So the thing about lasers is they have a long charge time, but they have a quick radiation phase. Radiation is pretty much how long does it take for you to get back to issue a command. Oh, you gotta be kidding. No. Oh, this is bad. Well, Blues is dead. And I did not save. Oh my god, thank goodness. Oh. Take out the legs, take out the legs, take out the legs. Or the head. Legs or head. Oh my god, this is close. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Yeah. So, like I said, Rokusho is hard. If you're not careful. Hey, we got Giga Laser, let's go. But yeah, lasers and, like, optic attacks, they double your power. So as you see, the power is 50 right there that it says, so it's 100 base power, given its effect. However, the rate of success, as you see, that is a 6. So in other words, it has a very low chance of hitting. But, at this point of the game, more or less, they will hit. Something I didn't mention. As you saw with Rokusho when I was showing his status earlier, and looking at Sloane's Totalizer, you saw that because you saw both of our Medabots had like little icons showing like a +1 or +4 to the parts, whereas compared to Brass and Cyan Dog right here, they don't have any bonus. Those are bonuses that pretty much just like help you land stuff and also increase the attack power of certain things. But yeah, so now we're dealing with Cyan Dog. He's more focused around bulk, but also not utility, but he does do a decent amount of damage with like a better hit rate than that of Totalizer. But don't be fooled. Cyan Dog, oh god, that's a nice juicy crit right there. And we take it out his legs, nice. One thing I did forget to mention though. So different parts do have a, oh god. No! Oh, thank god. But, so, what do you call it? So as you see with the, because you guys might have noticed right now, for the Sword and Peepo Hammer, Sword can attack one part but not do consecutive damage, but Peepo Hammer, it destroys a part and it can keep on damaging another part. Certain parts in the game do allow for, ooh, that's so nice. They do allow for, attacking multiple parts in a single attack. You see it mostly with, oh, that's actually pretty good. You primarily see it with, missiles or napalms, but a lot of other meta parts, unless you see a little, like, icon, which I'll show, after we beat Samantha. And And something I forgot to mention. So armor is the HP, propulsion, this is pretty much how you determine how your Medabots' efficiency at like initiating an attack and then like going to reset, how fast they'll be, along with clearing traps and stuff. Ooh, wait, okay. Evasion, it shows your likelihood of evading attacks. If an opponent uses Scout, they lower your chance of evading while increasing their chance of hitting for attacks. You can increase your own evasion by using concealment meta parts. Personally, there are better ways to work around this. Defense, I believe, is your chances of either getting critically hit or not. Proximity and remoteness. Proximity affects pretty much all your physical-based stuff, strike, berserk, defend, and heal, while remoteness focuses on shoot, aim, shoot, support, and interrupt. Pretty much if you're, like, this like pair of legs, for example, they work better for aim shot parts, but if you have it on a Medabot that is focused around grappling, like, blues, yeah. It's not gonna be too hot. Alright. The funny thing is, and anyone who's seen the anime will, like, I feel like anyone who's seen the anime will agree, Samantha and Pepper Cat are fucking strong. The anime does them dirty. Like, it really does them dirty. And I feel like the GBA, like, I feel like the games, they really show, like, how strong Pepper Cat is. Because this is where we learn about our first status effect. And that status effect is stop. So, pretty much, she has a lower chance of hitting it compared to Rokusho's attacks. Don't get the wrong idea, at this point in the game, she'll land them, but, yeah, and Pepper Cat's a little bit frail, too, but it makes up for it because of that status effect stop. As you saw, it kind of stops me a second, but here's the thing. Oh, and we lost Peebo Hammer, that is not good. So, it's not really illustrated here, and Thunder isn't really the best one to showcase this. But if you destroy a meta part with either Peppa Cat's meta part or anything that causes like a stop status effect, it'll kind of elongate it a little bit. It's more noticeable on Medabots with Freeze. That is the stronger version of what Peppa Cat's doing right now. Oh god, please. Okay, yes, you're using your arm, thank goodness. But yeah, you're really seeing Rokusho's weaknesses right now. Very frail, easy to get knocked back. He lands more critical hits than Medabi, but Medabi has the bulk and damage to back up everything. Whereas Rokusho, once those arms are taken out, you're fudged. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, goodbye to the arm. Oh my god, thank goodness. Oh my lord. Woo! Okay. Barely. Just barely. Hey, light blow, let's go. So you see that little pink icon near power? That illustrates that this attack can attack multiple parts if it destroys the initial part hit. But as you can see, fast charge, slow radiation, rate of success is very low, but since since it has the thunder effect, it's kind of strong. In this game, and we're gonna see this pretty soon, both Rokusho and Medabots, they have exclusive not only meta parts, but medals too. Medabots version has all the shoot medals, and the like the trap specific stuff and all that stuff, while Rokusho has all the grapple and status effect kind of things, which is really cool. But holy crap, it's very difficult for Rokusho. The good thing is, and I learned this at some point, oh my god, I just realized. Oh my god, I just realized something. I don't have... Oh, I have to get lucky. I have to get really lucky if, I want to do what I was thinking of doing. Because I found out a really good team build for Rokusho, and even for Medabots, but for Rokusho, it helps cover so much of the weaknesses of Rokusho. But, we need a specific head meta part. And if we don't get it, we will not be getting it until, I think, the 3rd location that we can end up going to. Which really blows. And that meta part is Victory Armor. Oh, in case anyone's also wondering, too. You can't fit female meta parts on male Medabots. So, in case anyone's wondering, hey, use Peppercat's arm. Yeah, I need a female Timpet. But yeah. Alright, saving one more time. Okay. Now, we need to farm a little bit of experience. Alright. So what's really cool is, we get access to 3 different Medabots, in the school. I don't remember if we can fight against a rare encounter of 2 Medabots at once, but, this is one of them, one of the ones that we can fight, that being, Kintaro. Kintaro is a slightly bulkier, grapple Medabot. The issue is, his defense sucks. He's very easy to knock back. Don't get the wrong idea though. He's still a menace, for Rokusho. Because those arms, they do pack a punch. Okay, was that a... I think that was a that was a strike he did. It wasn't a berserk. We'll do strike. Just... Right, I took out the ROBATTLE messages, so I don't know exactly what attack they're gonna be doing. I'm kinda stupid. Because that's actually me missing out on information that I could be using. Oh dear God. Okay, that was the legs. I mean, that's bad, but it's not as bad. Oh, no. I was hoping he'd get rid of his legs. So, this is kind of optional for Medabots version, but for Rokusho, you need to get Rokusho to level 10 quickly. Oh my god. Main reason is because, again, Rokusho doesn't have that much, offense. So, you need to get him to level 10 to get, his special attack. One of 3. Oh my god, this is gonna be just disgusting. Yeah, this is the thing I hate about Kentaro is, I should have done one Peepo Hammer. I really should have. And what sucks is Kentaro, he has, I think, 6 uses of his head Medapart. So yeah, we're just boned. Yeah. By the way, that that cutscene that we saw earlier, that's meant to be Rokusho using the Metaforce, which is the special attack. Can't really access it yet. So groovy. Function ceased. And it's Tattacker. Oh. Huh. But I have Cyan Dog's legs, though. Oh, I have to have more than one Medabot, though, I think. Good to know, good to know. But yeah, Alright, Shirley Bear. So, awesome thing about Shirley Bear is well, they're not that strong per se, but, similar to Kentaro's head Medapart, Shirley Bear, I don't know if you're gonna... You know what, Berserk. Dang it, you went before him. But, what do you call it? Shirley Bear uses, Gravity, which is similar to Press, which was what Kentaro's head Medapart was using. They have double the success rate of hitting, but, dang it. But yeah. Shirley Bear isn't as strong as Kentaro, but since it's primarily a aimbot, like a shoot-focused Medabot, it's still kind of just difficult to deal with. Alright, we should be able to destroy the Medapart. But yeah, grinding does take a bit though. But it's not as difficult as you would think though. Especially when we get to the boss fights. A lot of the boss fights, yeah, like, Shirley Bear isn't that strong, but if you can land criticals, it's very disgusting. We really need Kentaro's Metaparts. Because the slight bulk is still decent. You know, I'm actually curious about something. Because, because I remember, when I played this a few months ago, on my own time. Oh boy, Also, in case anyone's wondering why do I waste time with doing, Scout first, it's mainly because, if you kind of use Scout 1 or 2 times, it does not only increase the hit chance of attacking with your Metaparts, but, what do you call it? The, it can also slightly increase your damage, if you're lucky enough. Okay, the legs are down. I repeat, the legs are down. Okay, should I risk doing the hammer, or should I do strike? Because I think he attacks with the right arm this time. Let's do strike. I don't want to risk it. Because he can one-shot Rokusho's head if I'm not careful. Dang it. Oh god. Okay, you know what? That's good. That's good. So now... What sucks, though, is now he's going to be spamming the... This might kill? I don't think so. Oh, nope, it does, thank goodness. Alright. Give us either one of the arms or even the legs, please. Okay, Kinta legs. Nice. Nope. Ooh, nope, bad. I am gonna try to see, because I do want to try seeing if, it's possible to do a Nuzlocke of sorts with Medabots. I don't think it's possible, but, who knows, maybe there's actually... So, but yeah, what I was saying earlier, though, oh god. Right, please, for the love of Christ. Should I just try using the Strike and Berserk from the get-go? Screw it. Oh, that's too weak. Yeah, I need to do Scout. Unless I can get lucky with a Peepo Hammer, but... Oh boy. Those legs are going bye-bye, that's for sure. You hit the legs, of course you do. Oh my lord. Well, Rokusho's dead. Bye, Blues. It was great knowing you. Bye, Peepo. Oh! No, okay. I'll take it. Please land on the head. Land on the head, please. Yes. Okay. Woo! Okay. I guess skipping out on Scout is fine. Let me try using the head. Because I need another form of offense. I really do. Alright. Shirley Bear, okay. Thing is, I think without Scout, though, I don't think I can hit Shirley Bear. Not unless I spam, the sword. Because Peepo Hammer isn't gonna hit, while it has its legs. And I don't think... Because I don't think the head Metapart is gonna do anything, to Shirley Bear. Oh god. Oh, my lord. Alright, come on. Oh, right. I guess in case anyone who's watching the VOD, and that saw the one that happened before this, reason I'm not showing off my 1.0 model yet, I kind of figured there would be a better opportunity to kind of show it off. So I'm kind of postponing it till later in the following month. Please don't be the arm. Okay, People Hammer, I don't care about that. But yeah, it's very... Because at least with Medabots, you could swap between missiles or the chain gun. But with Rokusho, though, it's mainly just spam sword and or People Hammer at some point. Maybe toss in Scout, but it just varies. Okay, nice, it's your arm. Grapple units can be oppressive, but again, they are very frail, so... Okay, I want to try seeing if this can hit. Like, he doesn't have his legs, so it should. Well, let's just hope and find out. Okay. Nice, a solid 22 then. So we got this. Outrun the bear, per se. Alright. But nice. Okay. So we got that situated. Anti-gravity. So... Float Medabots, they work in a similar manner to tank Medabots, where their legs, they're unaffected by the terrain, but whereas tank Medabots, they focus more on just having neutrality to everything and not being affected by the terrain. Floats are kinda slower, and in all honesty, they're not as bulky per se, so... Alright, oh god. Alright, I think we'll do sword. Hopefully that'll... This should at least chunk him out a little bit. I think after that, we're gonna do... Oh, God. Not the People Hammer. Okay. I guess, next is gonna be shoot? No. Yeah, shoot. Maybe we... Oh, nope, never mind. I thought we could land a critical hit, but nope. Ugh. Wow, okay. Huh. Well, second loss. That's, wait. Wow. And you would think the screws would be the ones that kill us. Nope. It's just random nobodies. Okay. Let's at least put the battle messages on so that way I can, like, plan things, though. Oh, man. Okay. Man, that just sucks, though. Man, I'm just one battle away to level 6. Alright. Let's go inside. I think there's, like, 2 static battles that we can do. I'm trying to remember where they are, though. So... I do have a big recommendation for anyone that, if you're playing Medabots version, you can risk it, but for this one, though, I highly say don't. And that would be, because the room that we just stopped in front of, before this fight, that is the Teacher's Lounge. And you can actually encounter, I think it's the principal or somebody. Regardless, it's a guy that you can fight. He has 2 wheel Medabots that are very slow in the forest, which is cool, because we're fast in the forest. But they're very bulky, and they... how do I put it? Okay, hold on. Should I risk doing Peepo? Risk it. But what else? So... because they're very bulky, and you fight two of them at the same time. Throughout the game, you'll see, like, fighters having more than one Medabot for the most part. So, what do you call it? Sorry, 1 second. But, yeah, it's... what do you call it? It can be kind of difficult, mainly because you have two enemies that you have to sort of deal with at the same time. The good thing is you only have to defeat the leading Medabot, that being the upmost Medabot, the topmost Medabot, for any side. But thing is, at this point, you're fighting two, it's very difficult, so... okay. Save. Jesus Christ. But yeah, this guy right here is the one that you fight. He is where we get victory armor. It's a very good meta part to have very early on. Just because a lot of Medabots, they do target, like, healing as a primary target. So, I think this is one of the people that we can fight. Okay. I forgot how weird it is having the whole... this whole Medabot tickling girls thing. It's so fucking weird. Yeah. Well, here we go. Okay, one of the two fights. Here's hoping. Okay, nice. He went after. Okay, so I guess Peepo Hammer first against Kentaro. So that's good. That's good. Nice. Legs are gone. And we got a lovely boost on our Berserk. Screw it. Oh, one thing I will say though, and it's not really stated, but the more you level up your medals, the faster your Medabot does become, when, issuing commands. So I believe at, like, level 10, at level 10, like, you saw how we went second after I picked, the hammer for our first attack? Once we hit level 10, we're gonna be hitting that first, instead of being second. Because, that's kind of how... oh, that's not good. Please do not destroy the arm. I need that. Okay, good. The legs. I don't mind the legs. But yeah. So... but yeah. Okay, nice. We got Light Axe. And it's a 21 base power. That's actually going to be good for us. There we go. Whew. Okay. Wait, I wonder. Wait. Really? This is stronger? Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking of Medabots' arm. Medabots' arm does 19 damage. Is right. This is the music room, I think. Yeah, this is the music room. Nope, girls' room. Weird that we haven't encountered the other meta fight that we can encounter. Screw it, Berserk. Because you can't encounter a single lone Medabot, in the school. I believe it's only where the courtyard is. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Screw it. But, what do you call it? Yeah, I should have done sword and then hammer. Wow, okay. The game literally just said you get screwed. You screwed yourself. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Wow. Huh. I've never had this many L's before. Alright. So, go back up here. Go this way. I don't think you're one of the ones I can fight, right? Yeah. It's kind of weird. Sloane is played as a joke in the, what do you call it? In the game. And then when you look at him in the anime, he, like, is just there. And then Spike, he's treated as a joke in the anime, but then in the game, he's, like, semi-competent, question mark. And then Samantha's just an egotistical a-hole who at least has the skills to back up her talk. Although, again, the anime does do her dirty. Are you kidding me? Well, I'm dead. You see, this is why I prefer doing Scout, because at least it gives me a bit of a breathing room and lets the legs take a hit. Oh boy. But, yeah. 3 L's in a row. Jesus Christ. Well, sorry, Blues, but it looks like you're gonna be getting into Dirt Nap again. Unless somehow you can pull off a miracle dodge, which I highly doubt. Or have the bear go to a slow crawl, which I don't think the legs are that close to being destroyed. Oh, nope, they are. Maybe there's a chance. Let's do Scout just to increase the power. We'll do 2 Scouts, actually, because the bear is going super slow. I think it's using its, left arm. No, I think it's its right arm. No, it's its left, because it's moving very slow. Alright, we'll do sword. Nice, and a critical hit. Let's go! Sadly it was the arm. And yep, it was the left. Oh boy. Oh, and it's doing its head. Why? Oh, that pains me every time I see it. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, this should kill. This has to kill. Thank you, Lord bejesus. Oh, my lord. Okay. Alright. We're only level 7. Alright, let's see, no, I think you're just here to give us spout of, I think we can fight you, though. Alright, let's see. Okay, nice. Okay, we should be slow enough still, so hammer time. Yeah, it's once we get to level 10, I have to. What I'm gonna need to try to do... Yeah, it's gonna have to be before I go to that fight. Because we have kind of a... Technically, I guess you could say this is the first boss fight if we don't include the screws, because they're more of a tutorial fight, if anything, or mid-boss, but... Yeah, just another hammer should work. Oh, wait, no, we're still slow. I forgot. Please not the head. Alright, legs, I'll take that. But that does mean we're slower, so... Come on. No! Well, we're dead. Unless he hits, the sword, I think we're screwed. Oh, yeah, we're screwed. God damn it. When you never expect Medabots to be, one of those hard games. But you know, very difficult. Man, I have to really pray, to get victory armor. Because if I don't get it, it's gonna be so much harder. Alright, so that is... Let's see, we died to Kentaro, Shirley, Kentaro. So this is the 5th death? Yeah, the 5th loss we had. So, tears, man. 5 losses in literally an hour. That hurts, man. That really hurts. The good thing is the matches don't take that... The battles don't take that long. Okay, so hammer first, and then... No. Yes, hammer. Alright, so hammer followed by sword. Come on, come on. Okay, we took out at least one of the arms, but that's still not really good. Alright. Yellow. 32 damage, okay. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Alright. Is it the... Nope. It's the sword. Oh, we can use another use of the hammer then. Hammer time! Oh, you got it. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Because he was attacking with that arm. So it's like, why? Make him waste a turn. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Let's see, how do I want to approach... Alright. So, if I remember correctly, what we have to do is head outside. And then I believe... Did I save? I don't think I saved. Oh god, I can't remember. Alright. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Please, come on. Come on. Yeah, let's go! Oh, a head strike. Oh, I love it. Get more of those, please. Alright, so we are at level 8. Oh, God. I don't want to be spending any more time grinding. Screw it. Alright. So say hi to, because I didn't really mention this. We have 2 different love interests in this game. The first one being Erika, and this one being Karen. The one Karen that you will actually love and tolerate. Let me see. I'm trying to remember where to go to next. No one up here. I don't think... Yeah, there's no... Well, let's see. Yeah, no one in there, I figured. Yeah, nothing from Salty. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where to go. I think I'm supposed to check the... Yeah, okay. That's what I was supposed to do. I knew I had to do something. Oh, yeah. Wait! I thought we fought him after... No, wait. So this is Koji, our rival. So, funny thing is, in the GBA version, for Medabots version, he has his iconic Sumilidon with him. But for Rokusho, he has, a Medabot that belonged to a different Metafighter in the anime, that being, War Bandit. Which is kind of cool that they included War Bandit in here as an alternate for Sumilidon, but at the same time, it's like, I would have liked it to be like a different Medabot or something, but eh. Although I will say though, I don't know which team is more terrifying, either his Sumilidon team or his War Bandit team. And anyone who's played this game knows what I mean by team, because you know what team I'm referring to. Because Koji does have 2 teams in the game, and you encounter the second team a total of 2 times, which isn't a lot, but boy, will it drill itself into your mind if you're not careful. You know, I thought we fought him after the guy that we fight. Okay. So no, he's before the fight. I mean, he should be able to give us 1 whole level up, I think. I don't remember. The one thing I do hate about leveling in Medabots, though, is the medals. Any excess experience doesn't go towards the next level. It literally... You end up losing that extra experience, which really sucks. Because it's why I'm not at level 10 already. So the grind is, like, really harsh. Alright, War Bandit. So, War Bandit is different from Sumilidon, where Sumilidon functions similarly to Rokusho, out of one difference. That being, Sumilidon can set up traps to weaken shooters like War Bandit or Medabots. War Bandit, on the other hand, he's a shooter like Medabots, but his head Medapart, it gives the ability to increase the CRG and radiation of a Medabot. So, in other words, he'll be a lot faster. And as you see here, that's increasing his movement speed. So he'll be able to rotate a lot faster his commands and stuff, which is terrifying. I think the only option I have is to pretty much just go for a hammer and hope to get rid of his legs. The good thing is I don't think War Bandit, because what does suck about Sumilidon and War Bandit is they both are, like, in the same boat as Rokusho, but unlike Rokusho, they have slight bulk and they have alternative means of, either rotating faster or, dishing out more damage. In the case of War Bandit, it's just faster rotation. Oh god, if that's the sword, I'm gonna cry. Okay, good, it's the People Hammer. I wasn't using that, so... But yeah, once we get rid of War Bandit's arms, it's gonna be just, you know, just like with the yes, we took out his rifle. Thing is, will we... Oh, no, I don't like this. Please go for the legs. Go for the legs, go for the legs, go for the legs. No! Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. We survived the Koji encounter. I thought we fought Koji after the goon that's been having their Medabot tickle people. But, oh, thank goodness. And a critical strike on the head, too. Ooh, range shooter, let's go. Nice. Okay. Ooh. So... Wait. Let's see, I'm trying to remember something. So, what level are we? 10. Dang, we're still nowhere close. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is... Because I'm trying to remember. Oh, right. I never did clarify in the love interests. So, depending on which of the two routes you go to, for either Erica or, Karen, Okay, we can get the medal now. So, you have to periodically visit Miss Nye throughout the campaign to, what do you call it? To get these medals. If you miss one of the checkpoints, like, to get these medals, you are kind of screwed. Because you do need them to get a secret medal, because you need to have all 29 medals before you can get the last one. But, you would need to get Medabots version also to get, the other medals that you would need. I'm trying to figure out, like, what to get. You know what, I think the mouse medal would be better. Actually, wait. Yeah, I think it's fine to do the mouse medal. You know what? We're gonna call you... We're gonna call you... Sammy. Alright. All good. So now... Because I always forget if it's either at this point of the... Like, at the beginning, or, after we do the big fight, per se. Alright. Oh, I forgot. You do not defend. Oh, that's not good, actually. Oh, but wait a minute. No. I think I have a good alternative for defending, though. Okay, never mind. I think we go to Erica next, right? Yeah. So one weird habit that, at least this game, I don't know about the other games, but for Medabots 3 / the GBAs of Rokusho Medabots, Ikki gets put in a lot of dresses. I think it's just like, how do I put it? Because I think it's not only with this game, I think it's like a couple of like way early games in the I think just for Japan, cross-dressing is like funny, or at least at the time it was. I don't really know, but yeah. So it's like, it's meant to be like kind of funny that he gets put into like these embarrassing skirts and like dresses and everything. Which we do end up getting another one in the next area. Which I gotta say is kind of cute though. Like the next outfit that he gets. Let me save, because I don't remember if I can save inside or not. Alright. So, one part of the Erica crest that you have to do is you have to speak to Erica right here before you go in here. It's a very easy one to miss. And if you're doing the Karen quest, you pretty much have to ignore Erica, because if you speak to her, like, for any of the, optional dialogue / segments, you will end up getting the neutral route, I guess you could say, or the C route, Which I gotta say, even their quests, like, because there are certain bosses that are tied specifically to their quest lines. And in the case of Karen, she has the first encounter for one of the hardest or easiest bosses in the game. And I say hardest or easiest because Medabots version, the boss in particular has a very strong Medabot that can destroy your team. But in Rokusho has the easiest. But it's kind of the inverse for the very first boss that we encounter, who ends up having a barely nothing team. But in Rokusho version, his team is very dangerous. Okay, I don't remember how fast Foxuno is. So Foxuno is similar to Kentaro. So this is gonna be difficult. Alright, so pretty much you're as fast as Kentaro. Got it. Alright. We can destroy the legs if we go Peepo. Come on. What's nice is Foxuno isn't that strong, but he is speedy. Okay, okay. Nice! Two Medabots destroyed in one go. I think we should be good with one more Peepo Hammer. Because it should get rid of the last two parts. Come on. Let's go! Alright. Alright, so... Ooh, Fox Armor, let's go. The thing that sucks is it's very weak. So, remember how I was looking around in the, gymnasium? Or rather, the courtyard? So I found out, well, I was playing both Medabots and Rokusho version, like way back when. There are actually some, like, trades that you could do in the game, that I didn't know were in the game. So it was kind of, like, cool to see that. And I'm kind of wondering if there are hidden meta parts or not, like, within the game. What I will say, though, is this game does punish you if you do not explore, certain areas thoroughly. This is the first one of those places. Because, the meta parts, you can get them anywhere. And they're not really, like, necessary per se. However, in this place in particular, I think it's this box. Yeah. So here, you would get the tortoise medal in Medabots, or the snake medal here. I do not remember if you can get them, like, after the fact. Because I believe someone said that you can't ever come back in here. No, you can. It's just that I don't know if you can get the medal or not. I need to actually experiment with that, when I'm doing the review. Like, because I am thinking of doing the review. It's just, I kind of want to do this live, and a look back to sort of see, like, what I could try to do for, what do you call it? For, like, a Nuzlocke or something, if I were to do it. And I have to say, it's kind of difficult to even, like, I don't think it's even possible. But, yeah. So let's see. We got the snake medal. So let's call it... We'll go Henry. Why not? Actually, no. We got a Henry in the game, so... You know what? Salvador. Salvador. Alright. I don't think there's any other things in here. Also, if it looks like it was made on RPG Maker, most likely it is. With the way, like, how everything is positioned and everything. But then again, it's also GBA, so... I don't think GBAs could have been that elaborate to begin with. If it's heavy inside, that means there's something in it. Just take whatever's inside. Ooh. Weird. Weird, I think the audio, like, kind of screwed up a bit. I don't... Alright. Let's see... Okay, good, so you do have some defense on there, thank goodness. Alright. So I think we'll level up the snake now, then? Maybe, I don't know. Alright. So... I'm trying to remember. No. Oh, right. We have to speak to Erica and, So what's good is we're getting close to getting our second Medabot. You can get... If we're including the Medabot you start with, I think you get, like, 10 tin pets altogether. But thing is, you can only have 9. If I remember correctly, I think it's 5 male Medabots and 4 female. Or 6 male, 3 female. But yeah, we kind of already just finished the first, I guess you could say, story beat of the game. That being, the mysterious girl tickler of, the town. And now we're sort of going to the Ghost of Mount Order? Was it? I think it was called? Yeah, Ordero. So yeah, pretty much what's going on in Mount Ordero is there's a ghost stealing kids' metaparts. And sort of the Screws are kind of like trying to lead a charge to not only fight the ghost, but also take the metaparts for themselves. You know, standard bully affair, which is still kind of funny, given that, at least with Samantha, she has like a very high win streak. It's kind of funny. She's very lazy, but at least she chooses to be lazy. Alright. So we have to go back to our home. What's good is once we get back here, think we need this, right? Yes, the pin light. And now we get our second Medabot, from our father, which is really nice. So now, I need to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. So I remember as a kid, I did not use the second Medabot. So let's just say it was very difficult fighting Erica. We're gonna use that, and then... Oh god, this looks like a nightmare fuel. But oh well. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Good thing is we got lucky with, what do you call it? Alright, so before we go to the next area, because I do want to level up the mouse medal, and I want to get the blues medal to level 10. Alright. So before we continue, so remember how I said this guy was difficult? Well, let's see if we can not only get victory armor, but just beat the guy, with a 2-on-2. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do this, and then this, and then that should be good. But yeah, as you kind of see, because now that I actually have a Medabot with... No, 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 no. What's going on? Oh god. Hello? Oh, you're fucking shitting me right now. Ah. Okay, hold on. I need to double check. Because VC Face is still working. Okay, I don't know if... What the hell happened? Hello? Okay, hold on. Just all of a sudden... where is it? Yeah, no. I don't get it. Why did it... I hope this doesn't, like, corrupt the file or anything. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, weird. So, I don't know why it does that sometimes. My PC would, like, have the USB for either my storage or just any of my USBs disconnect by itself. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't know why it does that. First time it's done it on stream like that. Thankfully, though, it was just the game crashing, I guess. But, oh my god. Also, is it me, or is the game louder? I have no idea. Okay, whatever. Okay. So let's do this again. And the thing is, I'm not even moving, like, my computer or anything when I'm doing stuff. So I don't know why the USB just, I don't know. Alright. Nice, we can focus down on the first guy. But yeah, one of the reasons why I want to get Victory Armor is because not only does it have 85 armor, but there's also another reason for it, and that's that it has the ability to stabilize. Pretty much, it's a heal that recovers what do you call it? It recovers oh my god, statuses. So say if you have somebody that is frozen or like stopped, you can heal it right away. Or if you have someone that's confused. But yeah, this, like I said, you could do this with Medabots by himself. It'll be a little bit tricky, but it's doable. Rokusho, on the other hand, it's better to do it with 2 Medabots, because holy crap. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, just keep using sword. Actually, I think we could do 1 Peepo hammer. But yeah, I think this is the only fight that you can actually do like 1v2 because of the terrain playing a factor. Because certain leg types, they do get a what do you call it? They do suffer penalties when in certain unfavorable terrain. Which again, tank and float Medabots, they're unaffected by the terrain per se. But floats, they do suffer from the charge and radiation phase. That's a sad thing. But look at this. I love it. I don't remember if we get a lot of experience from this fight, though. Let's go! Please give me victory armor. Please give me victory armor. I need victory armor so badly. Please, please, please. Dang it, it's armor car. I didn't want armor car. The Gatling guns would have been good. Okay. Sadly, I can't do save states on, this thing, so... But even then, it's like, it's still manageable. It's just victory armor makes it so much easier. Oh, right, and I forgot to mention. So, victory armor and other head meta parts that function as such, they make it that the Medabot can't get status affected. So that's the other reason why, because we're about to find we're about to find out about how defend works with this next fight. Oh boy, okay. Oh wait, no. Oh, wait. I need to actually... No, I need to level grind a little bit for level 10. I forgot. Because, what level are you? 9? How many fights will that be? Oh god, that's gonna be like 5 to 7 fights, depending. Okay. It's manageable, though. You know what? I'm gonna try saying something. Okay. Alright. Come on, Blues! Let's go! Do, 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 do. Alright. Nice. Come on, let's go, let's go. So, I didn't actually mention this. I guess I could mention it now, once we get to the, commands. Oh god. How dare you? So right here you see the thing that says aim. And you can even see it back when I was showing the medals. Every medal has not only parts that they're compatible with, but also what they focus on. In the case of Rokusho, target Medabots who are equipped with shoot parts. So I'm sure you're wondering, okay, but what's the point of aim though? That's for shot parts like what you see on my second Medabot with the Kentaro head and all that stuff. If I were to have, say, the War Bandit arm that you see on him right now on Rokusho would be focusing on Medabots that have the shoot parts on them. And unless the shoot part is destroyed, you're gonna keep targeting that Medabot with that specific part. Every Medabot does have their own focus, so if the enemy has it, they'll just be strictly forced to target that Medabot. Like for here, any Medapart with interrupt would be his primary focus. And I believe in the next fight, we do encounter that, I think? No, we don't encounter that. But I believe we do encounter it at some point early on. Aww. I have a wasted attack. Oh well. Man, now you kind of see just how different it is to fight these Medabots now with another Medabot by Rokusho's side. But yeah, as for why I want Victory Armor, a lot of Medaparts do focus on heal. Like, that's their aim. They focus down healed Medabots. But, they also focus down any Medabots with either a form of interrupt or, what do you call it? Like with defend. And I figured out a really good Medabot, like, form to make and, use. Okay, I think this will be the last fight we do in the outskirts, and then, let's see. Let's try and take out his legs if we can. But yeah. You know, I think we got lucky at getting War Bandit's, left arm. I mean, shoot should be fine. Alright. Oh! Ah! Okay. Come on. Well, phooey. Alright. Will we get the shoot? I don't think we will. Okay, Great Axe. Let's go. A 32, let's go. Alright. I want to try seeing if we can... Because I don't think that principal slash teacher that we fought, is a wild encounter. It would be nice, but I don't think he is. So I'm just trying to sort of fiddle around with that to see. Screw it, let's shoot the arm. It'll be a guaranteed destroy at least. I do like the music though. Screw it, berserk. I'm gonna berserk him! Berserk! Thankfully, it's a good thing I actually decided to, like, save the farming for after we get the second Medabot, because Jesus Christ. I mean, I did a lot of it beforehand anyway, but still. It's, there we go! We got our Medaforce, baby! And our metal is evolving. So every metal evolves at... I believe it's 30 and then 60, I think? Or is it 50? 50 or 60? No, it's 60. I remember. Because you get metals at 55 that don't evolve until 60. But yeah. The Kuwagata and the Kabuto metals, though. Those two, they are different in that they evolve at 10, 30, 60, and then every metal... No. Yeah, it's only Kuwagata and Kabuto. They have a final metal evolution at, what do you call it? At 100. But, yeah. So remember how I said we would end up going faster, once we hit 10 for this metal? Yeah. So, I believe it's every 10 levels, your Medabot, will kind of, like, move faster when you do commands and stuff. But yeah. So, Spiral Bolt damages all parts. So, it's a single attack that damages all parts on a Medabot. It is a Berserk ability, so it targets the closest enemy, but it does do a hefty amount of damage. It's not as strong as Medabees, which is Spiral... No, it's not Spiral, it's Ultra Shot. Where I think it adds up, like, all of your shot and aim shot damage into a single powerful attack that can destroy, depending on the Medabot and how much damage they have before or after, like before the attack, you can actually get like a solid 2 to 3 Medaparts, maybe even a full Medabot destroyed within a single go. But that is kind of rare. As for Rokusho, you would think Spiral Bolt is good, but, it kind of depends. And you're gonna kind of see in a second, why I say that. Because, like I said, it targets down one Medabot. I want to focus on just Brass, because... So, the second Medabot that Erica has is Pretty Prime. It is a Templar Valkyrie type... Oh! You never start with Defend. Oh, wait a minute, no. It's... Oh, wait. Yeah, the first one always starts with Defend. I'm thinking of the third one. So, Pretty Prime is a mostly defensive Medabot. However, its meta parts are very... I guess I could say hit or miss, it depends. I think I'm just gonna do one Peepo Hammer, and then I'm just gonna try to charge my Meta Force. Because Brass can be real dangerous right here, because Pretty Prime can take hits. The way Defend works is, as long as the meta part is active, and, like, it's still functioning, the Medabot will defend any ally that is being targeted by a non-destroy or sacrifice meta part. What's destroy and sacrifice? Don't worry. We'll find out about that next time. Oh god, can you... Nope, he's not gonna get there. But, so the good thing is, Pretty Prime, that shield, that's her only shield. So that's the only way she can properly defend Brass. Okay, good, I didn't... The issue is, so, her sword, it's similar to Peppa Cat's attack, where she, attacks the closest enemy and then freezes them if she hits. Pretty Prime's head, though, this is the first instance that we see counterattack. So, counterattack, what it does is, if you get hit by a strong attack, like, say, for example, Press, that you saw that what my Medabot just used, anything that does about, I think, 20 or more damage is considered powerful, and it will be launched back at the attacker as a counterattack, completely destroying the meta part that caused the attack in the first place. If it's an attack that has a chain, it's even more deadly. So, let's say if I had Peepo Hammer still on Rokusho, I attack with it, and he attacks into Pretty Prime. That arm meta part, and possibly the other arm, and maybe even the head meta part, are all going down. Like, that's how devastating counterattack is. So we're about to see what Spiral Bolt does. It's just a big wide slash. It does a flat amount of damage, sadly. So as you saw, it's 24 damage. Not that great, but keep in mind there are some Medabots that have very low armor, like below 20. That can be real deadly on them. And if we get lucky, we might encounter one of them. Because there's a literal Medabot that can be destroyed with one hit from Spiral Bolt. Now, Spiral Bolt does get a little bit stronger later down the road, but, don't expect that anytime soon. Okay, we're doing break. So yeah, there's a reason why I put the Churly Bear arm on the second Medabot, and that's because it's weak. So, thing is, I think Pretty Prime used up all their, charges for their head meta part for counter. So, we should be fine. Oh, dear God, no. Please not the head. So, remember how I said freeze and, just stop in general is disgusting? If you get attacked while frozen or stopped, you will get guaranteed, oh, let's go. You will get guaranteed critically hit. So, that attack that Brass did, that could have got the head as a critical hit from being, from just me being, locked down. Oh god. Okay, good, she went in scout. Normally, I go with the long, ROBATTLE time, which is 40 seconds, but I decided to go for normal, just for stream purposes. Nice. Okay. So, now... And this is kind of really cool about Spiral Bolt, is you can simultaneously destroy multiple Medabots, in one sitting. So now Brass can't do anything. So we just have to mow her down, and that's it. Oof. Okay. We got lucky. But yeah, there are still weaknesses for Rokusho to sort of jump over that, oh boy. Yo, let's go, we got Shine Shield. Thing is, female Medabots don't have anything like Victory Armor, so, I don't know, maybe I might use it, I don't know. Usually I always get the legs or the sword, so getting the shield this early on is actually kind of useful. However, there's another reason why I chose Erica's side quest, and it's because we do get a free Medapart for the male Medabots. And with the combination of some other parts, makes it near unkillable, so... Doo-doo. Alright. Alright. So, nice. So the good thing is, this is a good stopping point. Which, I gotta say, I was still expecting a bit more difficulty, per se. So... I don't know, it's really good. The good thing is we'll be accessing some new Medabots, in this go-around, so I'm kind of excited. But yeah, outside of that though, do have a splendiferous day and or night wherever you guys are at, and I do hope to see y'all around next time. Bye-bye!